Hey, this is Holly and I, Tim.
Oh, hi. I didn't realize you were recording me.
and we are starting the first paper prototype playthrough of a game we're thinking about making called Scavenger. And we're reusing, if you can see those, we're reusing some Chess the Gathering pieces. And our first decision of many, even after we've designed this thing, is can you bug out of here if things go wrong? If there's all these aliens, that's your spaceship. Her spaceship is Haley's Lego block.
Lego block. It's a mega block.
It's a mega block.
It doesn't have the Lego
logo on it. Okay, so the first question is, can you bugger out if things go wrong? And the design decision, I think, that goes along with this is that if we allow players to leave if things are going really badly, there's a cool mechanic in that, which is what is it? Which is basically,
I don't know, because I don't know what the rules are. So
right.
My assumption was that you could leave, but
yeah.
it was.
Okay, yeah, so this is the assumption would be that you can leave, and I think that's where we should start, because that's what people would think. The only problem I have with people leaving is that if you have a bunch of drones that are in here, it's like your army is in here, and you bugger out, you're going to know that it's going to hurt you, because now you're going to have to go to another planet and try and find loot and stuff with no money. Right, or no, sorry, with half the drones. So my only concern is that the player gets put into a state where they now are completely handicapped and they're going to lose and they're going to have to start over anyway, but it's going to take them longer to figure that out, and that's going to be obnoxious.
I'm also working under the assumption that you can regenerate drones or your characters.
You can buy them, but if you buggered out of there and you didn't have the loot with you, then, it should be painful to bugger out, right? Or to leave. So that's the only thing that I'm concerned with, is that we're allowing them a state that they think that they've avoided death, but really they've just prolonged it. But that might be cool, because after you play a couple times, you're like, alright, you know what, I gotta start over, because I've just screwed myself. Or you could march back and be like, screw it, I can do this, even though I don't have 2 drones left. I'm winging a prayer, and you can start playing some Bon Jovi and, living on a prayer. So maybe we'll have that as an optional track in the game. We'll call
Bon Jovi option.
We'll call Bon Jovi. We'll see if Bill Belichick will let us talk to him, and we'll get that in there. All right, so we're going with that.
You need to be there.
Okay, so we found I forgot about a rule that I made to kind of hopefully take care of some of these issues. Your drones aren't too bright, so they will attack. They will attack each other they will just fire on the enemy, and they will hit each other if they're in the way. So this prevents you from putting too many drones in a room, because you don't want them to be shooting each other. You want to make it so that they're out of range of each other, or at least the enemy isn't going to pass on putting one guy in between the other guy. So that's kind of a nice way of making it so you don't just bring 50 drones out into the first room. You have like a reason for it. Yeah. Okay, we going?
Yeah.
So we're now at a point where Holly has cleared the first room. She closed the door behind her, because certain creatures can't open doors and others can. So she's making it so that, she's protecting her ship, which if an enemy gets to the ship, she's dead. So now she cleared this room and she cleared this room, right? This room and this room haven't been cleared at all, and then these 2 doors lead off to different sections of the ship. When she used her generator, which is underneath this green thing, ability on a drone, this part of the ship is powered, so she controls all these doors and she can kind of see these rooms, but not what's in them. So now these might be 2 different sections of the ship that have to be powered independently, and she only has so many generator drones that can power it. So she might have to move this guy and depower this section. Anyway.
I have another generator drone.
You do have another generator drone, so you can power another 2 areas at once. One of the things that I was thinking is, see how there's 2 paths here? Mm-hmm. One thing that I was thinking is that if you want to play this like a tower defense game where you're optimizing things, the creatures in this room, to make sure that they have to go through the largest gauntlet, you could not open this door, and then go into this room, and then eventually open this door.
That's what I was going to make a loop.
So then, any enemies in here have to go here, then here, then here, then here, and on the whole way, you can have all your reserve drones all set up, so that so they're just getting pummeled. So, that's what I'm hoping is kind of some strategy that comes in with powering the ship, opening doors, and leaving doors closed and stuff like that.
We shall see.
We shall see.